Hello everyone, my name is Camry Stovall and I will be discussing the impact of divorces on families for this senior thesis project. Divorce is a relatively common, stressful life event that some adults and children go through around the world. This questions the truth of the saying that marriages are made in heaven. According to Eisenberg, the best statistic reveal anywhere from 30 to 40% of marriages end in divorce. Exploring the issue of divorce is a very emotional problem to tackle for families. Therefore, needs to be researched by different disciplines to find a comprehensive solution. Divorce is defined as a legal termination of a marriage, but its real sense, there is a lot more to it than just the end of a relationship. Society accepts divorce much more easily and even suggests it as a solution to the trivial problems faced in a husband and wife relationship. Research was done and it was found that children take their parents' problems into themselves and worry about it just as much as the parent does, even if it doesn't involve them, according to Cusk. Therefore, marriages and family life are at risk. In this research, I have looked into different perspectives and aspects of divorce and reasons related to it using the disciplines organizational leadership and human development and family studies. I have not only looked into married people's perceptions, but also finding the pattern of unmarried young people who will also be entering the life of married people. Research in this area is new, but is nevertheless helping us to gradually gain a better understanding and appreciation that divorce is difficult for a child of any age and for parents as well. The problem of divorce is broad and developing strategies to prevent anything negative that may happen to occur. During a divorce, one should aim to work with a divorce financial planner trained in the interdisciplinary nature of law and finance. To add to the existing problem, various law firms and websites provoke divorce through various methods such as advertising the benefits of divorce or by offering customized divorce forms online. The frequent reoccurrence of divorces are not just questioning the importance of relationships and ties, but they are also creating severe after effects in the life of the divorce. There are harsh emotional, medical, financial, and psychological implications of divorce. So traditions of academia, however, portend problems and difficulties in increased involvement in these traditions, along with the interdisciplinary nature of divorce, meditation field, and some special characteristics of current divorce meditator students compromise a package of issues which must be attended to a higher education to make a significant contribution to the field. Organizational leadership and human development and family studies are two relevant disciplines that can take into account all aspects of the problem that will hopefully lead to positive outcomes. Using leadership to teach families about life goes along with human development, and when it comes to dealing with divorce, this needs to be taught at a young age and in a responsible way. With these two different disciplines, it is important to grasp creativity and imagination between the two of these and their perspectives towards divorce. Strong leadership in families will make it able to overcome any unexpected obstacles. Families need to exercise their imagination and creativity to perform several steps in the process. The leadership roles of the men and women in these relationships have to stand up and become aware of every aspect of this problem. It is hard to manage and control every individual in a relationship, so leadership is very important. This interdisciplinary research project presents its own unique combinations of difficulties and challenges. Using strong leadership throughout the development of a teenager, young adult, and middle age will maximize the development and make them strong as a person. When adding the acceptance of divorce into their lives at a young age, while responsibly teaching them how to handle it, they will develop the respect and understanding that you have and would never even think about. Understanding the theories of organizational leadership helps grow and develop strong leadership skills in a way to produce insights into the specific problem of divorce. There are many leadership skills that can be performed to accomplish and break down this complex problem. As Eisenberg stated, but from a leadership perspective, the high impact of divorce on our culture demands that trusting relationships are established. We must truly care about the people that we are in a relationship with. The background and development of each person is very important to consider when finding different perspectives on this specific topic. Developmental research can be important to be able to focus on the changes and processes of human development and family study and its relations to divorce. Researchers can examine one's lifespan to build perspectives on this complex problem and the discipline's human development. Observation is the key step to finding the right perspectives and theories that combine with the problem perfectly. Divorce can be a very complex problem until broken down with different developmental skills and abilities. Many perspectives can occur when thinking about the human development of the brain and each individual in these relationships. Repko states, redefinition technique involves modifying or redefining concepts in a different text and context to bring out a common meaning. The trick to this theory is to modify the terms as little as possible while still creating common ground on which to construct a more comprehensive understanding. Redefining a concept might also involve some modification of the assumption underlying the concept. Extension involves addressing differences or oppositions in disciplinary concepts and assumptions by extending their meaning beyond the domain of the discipline that originated them into the domains of these two disciplines. A transformation helps focus on the big picture and uses communication to inform the public on their effective execution towards their vision of the problem. Organizations identify a commonality in the meaning of different concepts and assumptions and redefine them. Then organize and arrange the concepts and assumptions to bring out a relationship between them. All the knowledge and understanding gained can influence on conversations about divorce in a way that will provide a more inclusive understanding of the different, sometimes subtle, influences that could have important consequences. Viewing this wicked problem with the stated disciplines is essential to both the individuals in the relationship and the friends and the families that are around and involved in it as well. Divorce is a big problem with a solution, but not all problems should end in divorce. Couples should cooperate to solve problems, and there is no such formula for a happy marriage, and neither is there any particular reason behind a bad marriage. This research paper has attempted to discuss high conflict divorce in all its aspects. It examined the harmful effects on high conflict divorce on the individuals and children. Theories about causes divorce the use of external markers to identify it, and the responses to divorce situations. Throughout the divorce, children of all age groups experience fear, anger, depression, hope for reconciliation, sadness, anxiety, self-blame, and abandonment. However, they lack the understanding and maturity needed to deal with these emotions. According to Corliss and McLaughlin, a national longitudinal study on adolescent health found that parental connectedness, including feelings of warmth, love, and caring from parents, was protected against many adolescent health risks, including emotional health. The many troublesome behaviors that children show as a result of their parents' divorce clearly illustrates the negative effects of divorce on children and the family. There's my reference, and thank you for listening to my presentation.